of the biggest frustrations for so many people when it comes to creating content is, what image do I pick? Right? With, platforms like Instagram that are so visually based, the pressure of picking the right picture can be really crippling for a lot of people. So in this video, I wanted to give you 5 inspirations for images that you can use, try out, and have a bit of fun with. So let's get started. The first one is a really obvious choice. I'm sure you heard it before, but it's the selfie. And I want to kind of dig into a little bit more why the selfie is so important, and different ways that you can use it. And again, one of the biggest mistakes I also see with people with the selfie, right? People think a selfie is all about getting it completely perfect and looking absolutely amazing and having this great selfie style that you can put out. I personally don't think that's the reason why we want to put out selfies. Selfies, if you think about it, selfie is something that's very intimate. And, selling and creating content is about communication, and it's about building relationships. And, the more personable you can be with somebody, and for most people, taking a selfie is actually kind of something that's quite vulnerable. Right? Because, again, most people I speak to that are like, oh, I don't look perfect, or, my selfies don't look that great. And that's, the beautiful thing, if that's who you are, like, a selfie actually has even more value, because you're being vulnerable, you're being courageous, and actually allowing somebody to come into your life more. And I think one of the most underestimated things about a selfie is just simply to smile, right? Like, if you have a genuine smile on your face, and that's what you're putting out there in the world, in a selfie or whatever picture, that is really what allows people to connect and to build a relationship and really get to know you. So again, definitely don't have to put out a selfie there, but if you like, try and really focus on being genuine. Even if that means, if you hate taking selfies, you could even make one that's like kind of like weird like this, like, and again, have a bit of genuine banter and fun in your post that way. Another post that you can really try out is, and this one I love for 2 reasons, is black and white images. And for one reason I think black and white images are so great is because it just stands out in the feed. And again, I use black and white images in mine every now and again, because most images on Instagram or a platform like that is going to be, in color. So if I have something black and white, it kind of immediately, it just stands out. Right, so you don't want to overuse it, but every now and again, chucking in a black and white picture is really great. Honestly, some pictures I like editing and playing around with as well, because some of them just look way better in black and white. And another added bonus of using black and white images, because I hear so many people always complaining about all these pictures that they need for their content, is it literally doubles your best pictures, right? If you have a really great picture and you've already posted it in color, you can then just repost it in black and white, like, a couple of weeks or a couple of months later, and nobody's even going to notice, because it's going to be completely, have a different feel and a different, again, most people are not going to remember anyway. So that's a really great inspiration for you as well, to use black and white images. The third one that you can try is also posting pictures with friends and family. Now, not everyone wants to share their friends and family, obviously, and if you don't, then that's totally cool. But it's another really great way to build stronger relationships. So I love using pictures with friends and family, either if it's just what my kind of reality is. Like, if I'm out on holiday, I was posting a lot of pictures with friends and family because that's just where I was. But also I love using it to share more of my values, to share more of my story, to share more of who I am as a person, because friends and family are so important, to me, and who I am as a person, that I love, if sometimes I just see a certain picture and it inspires a story, and that's what I want to share. So friends and family is another great one that mixes it up a little bit, and that gives you great opportunities to talk about something different. Another really great type of image that you can use is anything that has just kind of got a cool background. Okay, so this might be if you're out and about somewhere and you're just, like, again, if you're traveling, or, you don't have to be traveling, you can just be even, sometimes I share pictures. I was on a walk with my dog recently, and I go down the same route every day, but, there was a thunderstorm coming, and it was just this, I don't know, it was just beautiful to me, like the way the thunder clouds, or, kind of coming together, and it was like we're looking dark and gloomy. And it's something I shared on my Insta stories, for example. So you can choose pictures that have kind of cool backgrounds. If you can be in the picture, you can be with your friends and family in something that's got a cool background. And anything as well, like sometimes that just color pops, because again, this is really good when you're thinking of like the Instagram feed, or like how we're just scrolling. when we see something that's different, that pops, it kind of immediately, kind of creates interest for us. So we kind of go like attracted to it. We're attracted to things that glitter and are different. So that's another, cool one you can try out. And then my final category for you is just being creative. And that's a very, very broad category, I know. And I'll show you some of my favorite examples from me. At the moment, the pictures I'm like being creative with is playing around with different backgrounds. So actually taking away the background that is there and putting a different one on, playing around with colors, trying to, just try out new things, right? Like, I think creativity is really, it's not about doing something that nobody's ever done before, but it's about having fun. Like, it's about trying something you have never done. And again, just if you have like one of those creative inspirational moments, be like, oh, I wonder what that would look like, just do it, right? Like, you never know what's going to work and what's not unless you try it. So I think being creative with your images is just about having some fun, trying out, not being scared of failure or rejection, because as long as you're always in alignment with your values and who you are, and things are representative of who you actually are, I don't think we can go wrong at all. So have fun with some creative pictures, try out different things, get inspiration from people, and I hope you enjoyed those 5 different image type, and it gives you some inspiration. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you want to watch more videos like that, make sure you join our Facebook group, where you can ask many more questions as well, or follow me for inspiration and my fun stories on Instagram at jen_rotman. Other than that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you, and have a beautiful time until I see you next.